Hey, what's going on, guys? You're watching the Cigarilla TV, and I'm back at it again with some car stuff. All right, so if you guys don't know, about a week ago, my car was set on fire. Totally my fault. I did not install the fuel rail hold down bolts correctly, and that led to an injector popping out and squirting gasoline all over the place. And well, what happens when gasoline freaking gets to a certain temperature? It blows up. So that's exactly what happened to me. I was sitting down in the car, just got out of work, and plugging in my aux cord, and while I'm doing that, I'm like, I smell gas. So I'm smelling gas, and next thing you know, I turn off my car, and as soon as I turn it off, the whole thing burst into flames. Came in from the floor underneath the carpet, burnt my hair and everything. It was pretty bad. So I ended up hopping out. I turned around, and the whole car is just sitting on fire. Everything, flames coming out the side and everything. So pretty much we're gonna go ahead and go over what happened. So first things first, this what happened. This was absolutely working beautifully, and now it doesn't work beautifully. So that's bad. This is something else. This was me messing with the ignition. My boss at work thought it would be funny to give me a fire extinguisher. And then the ECUs all popped out because trying to make sure the ECU wasn't bad and stuff. Oh, and by the way, this is a freaking rebuild of the motor. So let's go ahead and pop open the hood. It is really, really hot out today. Okay, alright, see this focus. Alright, so the motor's got a fresh new rebuild. New water pump, timing belt, tensioners, everything, new valve seals, new valves, everything in the head's all brand new. Bottom end's still the same. Only difference is that it got bored, it got resurfaced, took all the glaze away. But anyways, so as you guys can see here, the injector number 4, I believe, right there, that one popped out and it set everything over here on fire. As it set that on fire, it melted some of the wires here. Well, just the wire looms, but those could be cleaned up. The top is hella dirty. It also went down, and the gas went down into the floor, and it started burning everything, which wasn't okay. So it burned one of the, it's not nothing crazy, but it burned one of the well, what do you call it, it's for the evap system, but I mean, it doesn't, or not for the evap's, yeah, is it evap? I don't know. Either way, it burned a little canister in the back, not the charcoal canister, but some little canister that's just meant for like vacuum and stuff. It ended up burning that. And then this hose here, this hose was going into that box, so I just blocked it off. It was just creating a huge air leak or vacuum leak. But other than that, everything's good. The only issue, as you guys notice, why do I have a towel around my oil feed line to the turbo? Well, it melted that too. It melted the nylon inside of it, and the nylon ended up busting open and squirting oil. That's why I got oil spot on the floor. It's not crazy. I mean, like, as you can see, like, this is 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, but it's bad enough where I had to order a new one. Well, it's bad in general. So that's what happened. Everything else is good. Everything else runs beautifully. It feels a lot more stronger. It feels a lot more healthier. It's just, everything was good. So it took me about a week to pull the head off, get a new head, get a resurface, put the new valve springs in, new valves, new valve seals in there, and then I just went over to check to see if the ECU was okay, check to see if the ignition's okay. As soon as everything bolted up, it started and fired right up. The only thing is that I had to mess with the distributor a little bit just to get the timing right, and then she started right up and it was good. She was good. So let's go ahead and go for a little ride, show you guys how it is. I'm only gonna go up the road just because that oil leak. Now again, I do have one coming, so that's gonna take about a week. So once that comes in, we'll be all set. All it is gonna be that screw there, or just screw into the turbo and then screw into the oil plate in the rear, and then we'll actually change the oil because just for the braking period, it's like 500 miles braking, but we'll go ahead and change the oil, change that line, and change the oil filter, and we'll be all set to go. So let's go ahead and hop in and take a ride. Oh yeah, and another thing, it also melted my throttle cable wire, so I had to go pick one up from the shop. My buddy Lino, shout out to Big Lino, that's my boy. He drives a Evo X and he has like 1,000 different Hondas, and he lent me his throttle cable so I could use it and drive my car to work. So let's go ahead and go for this test drive. Alright, so pretty much we're just gonna go around the block just because it is still leaking oil, and when I do rev it up, oil does squirt out a little bit more, obviously because it's under pressure. It is gonna be a little loud, so let me actually roll up this window. It's gonna be really hot in here for me because there's no AC. So we'll do that one. And then it is a down pipe. There's no exhaust, just turbo pipe straight down to the floor. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see. And we got a decent amount of vacuum. I feel like the vacuum does need to be a little bit more higher than what it is, but well, we'll see. It feels a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more meaner. Whew, it's hot. It's about 100 degrees out right now. That's a big puddle that I'm leaving on the floor. I try to park in the same spot so I don't go all over my driveway. Pretty shaky. It's gonna be a little shaky right now. Feels good. It's so hot in here right now. So hot in here. But it does feel a lot better. It drives a little bit more aggressive, but it's nothing too crazy. It doesn't seem that it doesn't feel like it's burning any oil or anything. It feels definitely good. I do want to go over everything again, all the seals and everything, make sure nothing's really leaking. Because last time I didn't check, that's why my car blew up. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot better. It pulls a little bit harder. It does need a tune, but yeah, we'll go ahead and park this and go over it a little bit more, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Super hot out today. Super hot out. Alright guys, there she is. Runs, drives, good as could be. Definitely happy with it. Hopefully it doesn't break down again. Crossing my fingers. And thanks for everybody that's pretty much been helping me out. Thanks for everybody that's sticking around and still watching the channel. It's been a while. Definitely been a long time since I put some out, but we're doing it. We're gonna go ahead and redo this and start all over with the channel. It's just been really difficult out here trying to have a garage and just being really hot out and just not really wanting to work outside as much as I want to, just because when you're working on a car in 80-degree weather, or not even 80 degree, like 90, 100 degree weather, it's a lot difficult, but we're doing it. We're gonna keep on moving, and thank you for watching the Civic TV.